What's up, YouTube? All right, so this past week there was a Memory of Chaos update, and I have to say this might be the worst case of HP inflation I've ever seen in my life. For this MOC 12 update, they decided to put the True Sting, which truly does feel like an eon of propagation. Feels like Taseroth themselves, and even the beginning enemies feel like they have like 1 billion HP. And of course on the side too, they put Hoolay, and of course Hoolay is just a pain in the ass all by himself. But yeah, I was already able to clear, and needless to say, it was quite painful, so we're just gonna hop back in and give it our best shot. We're also progressing towards our 500 subscriber goal before the end of 2025. So if you like what you see here, like and subscribe. Leave any comments if you do agree that this is HP inflation or if this is just a skill issue. With that out of the way, let's get right into the video. All right, for side one, hear me out. We're gonna be using Acheron, Huahua, Cipher, and Jiaocho. And normally on this team, I would usually be using Hyacinth, but that's because for side two, we're gonna be using Hypercarry and Anaxa. And that's gonna be Anaxa, Hyacinth, Remembrance, MC, and Robin. All right, let the pain and suffering commence. All right, dang, this True Sting really is the true bane of my existence. The only saving grace about this boss is that I can farm Acheron stacks off of all the bug big booms. Hopefully this will be quick and painless. Huge Cipher follow-up. All right, what we're gonna do is open up with a Cipher skill. Get slapped, the reaction. All right, and you should have enough energy to go right from a Jiaocho basic into ultimate. Also huge again. All right, and now because we have Jiaocho's filled up, we can use an Acheron ultimate. Boom. All right, and we're gonna use a Huahua skill. And Huahua's skill is even more important because I do have her at E1, which grants a 12% speed bonus. All right, so we're just gonna do one, Acheron skill. Hopefully kill that ad there, nice. All right, and then what we're gonna do is switch the patron target onto the horse here. And because we whacked the Nightman, his action got delayed. So we're just gonna do a basic on the horse. Huge. All right, now that we have Huahua's ultimate up, we're gonna pop it. I know it looks like a waste to use it even though Cipher has her ultimate, but at this point, the attack buff is kind of more important than the energy. And I kind of want to hold on to Cipher's ultimate to the end so it can do more damage. All right, now that, now we can go straight into an Acheron ultimate. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Huge. All right, and then we're going to give us more armor stacks. We're gonna get hit. No reaction. All right, now we can go all in on the horse here. All right, and then I should be able to just hit him with another Cipher skill. All right, and then we're gonna do a little love tap here. And what's really cool is now we can break the war armor and regenerate some more energy for Huahua. All right, he just acted. Oh, shit. I should be able to just kill him, right? Let's just fucking destroy him, dude. Boom. Oh yeah, don't give him the Zuck. And we're gonna use a Jiaocho ultimate. Bro, how is this guy still alive, man? All right, we're gonna go into a basic, and then hopefully this kills, but regardless, we're gonna pop into a Cipher ultimate. Huge. All right, and I tend to use Cipher's ultimate more like an execute, so hopefully this kills here. Big boom right there. All right, I'm just gonna kill them all off of rip so we can get some stacks. Or not waste any stacks, I should say. Nice. Nice, give him the Zuck. Going to a basic. All right, and then I want to say I'm okay and I can skip using Huahua's thing. All right, and this should die here. All right, and then let's wait for him to spawn some bros. Thank you for spawning your bros. All right, this should exterminate this young lad. Ooh. Ooh. Big. All right, so with basic, and then just so we can gather some more stacks and also reset Jiaocho's ultimate counter for getting more stacks. Let's pop his ultimate right now. And then we're gonna go right into a basic, and then we're gonna heal here, and then we're gonna wait to pop Acheron's ultimate when he spawns more bugs. Huge. All right, and then I'm thinking I can just use an execute here. Big boom. Let's give him some Zuck. Ooh, fat stacks. All right, let's see if I can't... Oh, wait. Let's use an ultimate here. Huge. Boom. 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 All right, and then let's use a skill point here. Use a skill or basic. Another basic. He's gonna spawn more guys. Pop this. That didn't kill anyone. No, dude. All right, I wonder if I could do this. No. I was about to call that a Western. Oh my God, this is a Western 2 cycle right now, dude. No, I'm better than this.
A few moments later.
All right, please kill. Oh my God, 1%, dude. Bro, dude. All right, I devised a master plan. All right, I think I'm gonna restore. Yeah, we're gonna use 12+ skills, so hopefully we have enough energy to pop off an ultimate. Right. Nice. Oh, huge. We're gonna do a basic. Then we're gonna do another basic into a fat ultimate. All right, let's put this into slow-mo. So that way we can pop off a cinematic Cipher ultimate to finish off. Oh yes, die. Ultimate cinema time. Oh, holy shit. Damn, that bug just got exterminated, bro. That's insane. All right, now on to Hoolay. We're gonna have to take this dog out back and old get over his ass. Boom. All right, this should be potatoes. I put this back onto fast mode. All right, so the strat here. So first off, we're not gonna summon Mimi because we don't want to waste that action forward. And we're also gonna focus on having the Griffin take no actions at all. So that's why Anaxa's ultimate is gonna be freaking huge in this fight. All right, so we're gonna basic. We're gonna summon Fat Fuck. We're going to use a skill. And then we're just gonna focus on this guy over here. All right, now that we have Shuffle Ultimate, nice. And we focus on the little guy over here because we want to keep the number of targets down so that Anaxa can do more damage per target, especially on the big bros. All right, this should stop him from acting and summoning more goons. Nice. Are we gonna get hit? Sick. All right, we're gonna pop off with the Fat Fuck Ultimate. And we're also gonna try and focus on the guy here to just break him as fast as possible. Boom. All right, now we'll summon Mem and now use Robin's ult to hit him with, let's hit this guy, because why not? And then when I use this double skill here, this should lead me to 100% energy and get another action advance. Big. Huge. We're gonna pop up with a Mem ult here. And then I should also be able to get my ultimate back as well so I can interrupt him summoning more goons again. All right, and then for shits and gigs, we're gonna get more energy with Mem. He's gonna do that thing again. All right, and then we're just not gonna let him do literally anything, dude. Boom. Fuck you. We're gonna tap this guy and break his shield. Huge? Nah, we don't want him to do anything. So let's use a skill, get more energy here. Huge. We're just gonna fuck him up. Nice. Oh, I ran out of skill points. So it's gonna hit this guy with the gat. All right. It would be actually kind of crazy though if I did this. And then I popped up with a Mem ultimate. And then I slammed them again. And then maybe perhaps I use this. Oh, sick. Awesome. Oh, that's not good. Although we are getting some fat charge off of that. All right, slam. Nice. That was actually huge, bro. All right, gotta slap him. All right, cool. So we timed it so that we don't waste this action advance. All right, so we're gonna get, yeah, we're gonna pop off this and see that we saved it so that we can have like as much time with multiple weaknesses as possible so that Anaxa can pop off his double skill. All right, and then this should go straight into a Mimi action advance, which is what we absolutely love to see. Fat. Huge. Ika, no! Okay, we're good. We're gonna pop this. And then we're gonna use a skill to get just a metric ton of energy. Oh shit. I think we just wait it out here. I'm thinking, pop the ultimate. We hit him with the double big boom. Action advance, because we're cool. All right, please, Ika, don't generate 2 points. Yo, this is huge, bro. All right, sick, dude. Oh yeah, dude. Just get him back to back, dude. All right, hit him with one of these big booms here. Dude, I love Anaxa so much, man. He's just so elite. All right, sick. I'm thinking just big booms. Ah, shit. Oh, wait, let's use ultimate here. And then we're gonna store some charge, yeah? Dang, this guy is so angry, dude. All right, we're gonna pop a fat ulti here. Yep. Boom. Oh, huge. No, I'm so short. I think I got action delayed by Hoolay. Bruh, I was actually so close to that, man. Man, HP inflation is a bitch.
One eternity later.
I think, oh yeah, let's pop ultimate. Yes. I'm gonna go boom, boom. Hit him again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Huge. I wonder if I can, you know what, we're gonna do this. We're gonna pop Anaxa's ultimate here. So that way they have every weakness on them. Oh, huge, dude. All right, just to be safe, we're gonna pop a Robin and then mash ultimate. We're gonna skill, boom. Oh yes. Oh yeah. And there it is. Put you down like the dog you are, Hoolay. Boom! All right, as you can see, with as least amount of resets as possible, we were able to get 2 cycles on each side. All right, and then if you were interested in the builds, we have my signature E2 S1 Acheron running her signature set, Hua Hua running an S3 Bailu Light Cone because I'm so lucky and happened to just lose every 75-25 that's ever happened in my entire life. And I'm running her on 2-piece speed and 2-piece outgoing healing on Broken Keel. Cipher I have on 4-piece diver and Glamoth, and this is only possible because of her light cone. And I will say that her light cone really does change everything. And as you plan on making a comparison video between yeah, her signature and a resolution, because literally having her light cone saves you a whole cycle, at least in this Memory of Chaos. And I have her fully leveled here, and I have her at that 171 speed there. And then I have Jiaocho on his signature as well. And then I have him on 2-piece speed sets and Von Quack. And then for my Hypercarry Anaxa, I have him running Herta's light cone at 134 speed. And because I have Herta's light cone and good relics, at least decent relic stacks, I'm at 100% crit rate and 132 crit damage. And then running him a 4-piece Scholar and Rudolent Arena as well. And then I have Hyacinth on her signature. You know, nothing too crazy on her signature, like relic build. You know, nothing too out of the ordinary, a very ordinary Hyacinth. And then I have my Remembrance MC on S5 Victorina Blink. And I have her on 2-piece speed sets. And don't mind this purple energy regeneration rope here. It just has some decent stats, so I decided to use that instead of a gold one. And then for my Bubbin, I have her E0 S1 and Nushaka 2-piece attack, 2-piece speed. And yeah, I mean, I did have to reset a couple of times, almost went into a couple of Western 2 cycles. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if HP inflation has been hitting bad for you, what kind of teams you're using to clear, and let me know if you have any suggestions as well to see how I can improve, maybe save myself a cycle or 2. But yeah, that's gonna be all from me. If you like what you see here, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Peace.